Hello, welcome to another video. It's OT19 or Ultimate Gamer 19,000, and I'm here today to review to you all the Genie Warlock. So, for the Genie Warlock, you can randomly pick what type of genie your patron is. You can either roll for it or you can just choose it. I'm pretty sure you can choose it, but some DMs might make you just roll for it. So that does kind of suck, man. Game is game, as they say. So there are four different types. There's the Dao, Dajin, Ifrit, and Madrid. I probably butchered them, but they represent Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, respectively. And now you do get an expanded spell list, not an expended. So yeah, let's see what cool spells we get. In general, all Genie Warlocks will get Detect Evil and Good, Phantom Force, Create Food and Water, Phantasmal Killer, Creation, and Wish. Which overall, Wish really does carry it pretty hard, but Phantasmal Force and Crave Food and Water can be good. Phantasmal Killer Creation, decent spells. But now, depending on what type of genie what type of genie your patron is, you can actually get different spell lists. So if you're using a Dao genie or an Earth genie, you get Sanctuary, Spike Growth, Melted Stone, Stone Shape, and Wall of Stone. If you're picking a Dudgeon, which is air, you get Thunder Wave, Gust of Wind, Wind Wall, Great Invisibility, Seeming. If you pick the fire-based genie, you get Burning Hands, Scorching Ray, Fireball, Fire Shield, Flame Strike. Finally, if you pick the water genie, you get Fog Cloud, Burr, Sleet Storm, Control Water, and Cone of Cold. Make sure to drink water, kids. So respectively, these are all good spells. Um, I think each list definitely suits different playstyles. Like if you want to play more of a like DPS blaster type of warlock, then the fire genie is going to be a choice. But if you want to play more of a like annoying, more of like control-y type of, probably the earth or water one will probably do you good. But overall, none of them are bad. And I do definitely think this probably is one of the best spell lists. Also, just getting wishes, so it's just nice. But now your patron does come in a vessel. This can be rolled or you can pick. I usually would just pick the ring of a compartment because it's the smallest and you can just carry it around. Also, it kind of worked like a Green Lantern ring, and I just think that's cool. So now finally, we get Genie's Vessel. Bottle Respite. As an action, you can magically vanish and enter your vessel, which remains in the space you left. The interior of the vessel is an extraordinary space that is a 20-foot radius cylinder, 20 feet high, and resembles your vessel. Oh gosh. The interior is appointed with cushions and low tables and is at comfortable temperature. While inside, you can hear the area around your vessel as you're in its space. You can remain inside the vessel up to a number of hours equal to twice your proficiency bonus. So a minimum 4, maximum 12. Not bad. You exit the vessel early if you use a bonus action to leave. If you die or if the vessel is destroyed. When you exit the vessel, you appear in the unoccupied space closest to it. Any object left in the vessel remains there until carried out, and if the vessel is destroyed, every object stored there harmlessly appears in the unoccupied space closest to the vessel for space. Once you enter this vessel, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. So overall, it's kind of like Lehman's tiny hut, but it doesn't use up one of your like spell selections. Granted, it is more limited, but I think with how little spells the warlock can choose from, being able to just get a free 4th level one is actually pretty damn valuable, in my opinion. No, so being able to go up to there for up to like 12 hours, that's a full long rest. So you can do a full long rest in just like a whole ring, which I feel like can definitely be useful. And then we get Genie's Wrath. Once during each of your turns, when you hit an attack roll, you can do extra damage to target equal to your proficiency bonus. The type of damage is determined by your patron, so bludgeoning, thunder, fire, or cold. The vessel's AC equals your spell save DC. Armor class equals your spell save DC. A hit points equals to your warlock level plus your proficiency bonus, so minimum 3, maximum 26. and is immune to poison or psychic damage. And if the vessel is destroyed or loose, you can perform a 1 hour ceremony to receive a replacement for your patron. The ceremony can be performed during a short or long rest, and the previous vessel is destroyed if it still exists. The vessel vanishes in a flare of elemental power when you die. So, quick thing here. If your DM were to give you like a magical ring or something, you probably could make that into like somewhere where your patron could live. Which I feel like as a DM, I definitely would like give that player a lot more magical rings, just so then like he can like have his patron and like maybe like a ring of spell storing, and maybe like it looks more wizardly like. And overall, I think it could be really cool and flavor wise be really cool. Like different magical rings have different interiors, which it's purely a flavor thing, but I feel like it's a cool thing. Next, we get Elemental Gift. At 6th level, you begin to take on characteristics of your patron. You now have resistance to damage turned by your patron, so bludgeoning, thunder, fire, or cold. And as a bonus action, you can give yourself a flying speed of 30 feet that lasts for 10 minutes, during which you can hover. You can use the bonus action a number of times equal to your PB bonus, and you regain all expended uses on a long rest. So free resistance to some pretty common damage types and flight. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you're like doing a campaign where like you have to do with like a bunch of fiends or stuff like that, being able to just get a free fire resistance plus a flying speed when there are gonna be flying devils, just that massively can neuter a lot of strong enemies and their monsters. So very good. But next we get Sanctuary's Vessel. On 10th level, when you enter the Genie's Vessel via the Bottle Respite feature, you can now choose up to 5 villain creatures that you can see from 30 feet of you, and the chosen creatures are drawn into the vessel with you. As a bonus action, you can eject any numbers of creatures from the vessel, and everyone is ejected if you leave or die or if the vessel is destroyed. In addition, anyone, including you, remains within the vessel for at least 10 minutes gains the benefits of finishing a short rest, and anyone can add your proficiency bonus to the number of hit points you regain if they spend any hit dice as part of the short rest there. This is a really good feature. This is, yeah, overall, this it's a good feature. I mean, if you're playing a class that really relies on short rest, just being able to say, okay, all of our short rests are not only 10 minutes is absolutely massive. If you're playing with a monk and a fighter, then hold even at then this is just massive for you too. It's just being able to regain all of your spell slots just in an instant, the clap of your fingers is absolutely just massive. And by level 10 you have and by level 10 you do have only 2 spell slots. Okay. Well at level 11 you gain a third spell slot. So that's still pretty good. At level 11 getting a third spell slot. So you'll be able to regenerate a 3 spell slots granted at level 11 if you just take 10 minutes, and your monk can regain all of its key points. Your fighter can regain action surge and second wind. Overall, or even if you have a wizard, they can still gain some nice spell slots. This is a pretty good down. This is a damn good ability, and I like it. Next, you got Limited Wish. At 14th level, you entreat your patron to grant you a small wish. As an action, you can speak to your desires to your genie's vessel, requesting the effect of one level spell that's 6 or lower level, and it has a casting time of 1 action. This spell can be from any class's spell list, and you don't need to meet the requirements in that spell, including components. The spell simply takes effect as part of this action. Once you use this feature, you can't do so until you finish 1d4 long rest. So it's a more of a general clock down type. Spells that I'm thinking that could be good is like, revivify, being able to revivify your dead friends, create a dead circle of. I mean, there definitely are some. Let's see what other type of spells you can conjure for free. Move Earth can be nice. Fly, Pacify Trace, Polymorph. You can just get a free polymorph. I mean, Of course, you can get like a free fireball, which dominate person, mass suggestion, hold monster, modify memory, dominate beast. You can get some pretty damn sick spells. I mean, granted, a 1d4 like mental prison, uh, seeming, great invisibility, just hypnotic pattern, fear. You can get some pretty damn good. You can get some high value out of this. Granted, 1d4 short rest is kind of like like on average it is two short rests. No, two long rests, not oof. It's definitely it's a feature. It's not like a dead feature. It's not like the monks or the masterminds, but it's good. It's good. It's not overly strong. It's pretty balanced. Which did this did come on Tasha's Coaching of Everything, so I'm surprised it's balanced. Because Tasha has a reputation of making some very unbalanced things. Tasha has a reputation of making some very unbalanced things for, let's just say, Toilet Cleric, Rune Knight Fighter. Like those are all pretty damn strong. But overall, I mean, it's good. Definitely not bad. Yeah, overall, I don't know if it's worth getting to 14th level. These are all good spells, but it's like, would it be better to just get that 10th or 11th level feature and then go rest sorcerer? I feel like you would be snubbing yourself out of wish, but getting that, getting 15 spell slots though, plus the extra 3, getting 18 spell slots plus 9 meta magics, that's pretty damn strong. No, 9 sorcery points, my bad. Yeah, I think the Genie Warlock doesn't fix the problem that kind of plagues the Warlock, where it doesn't promote being single classed. But again, uh, it's still strong. And if you do want to play a single class Warlock, the Genie one is a good pick. But it's just the thing with the Warlock is, which I'll probably when I do the general overview of the Warlock class, like the tier list, I'll probably speak about this. But the Warlock is such a class made for optimizers. It's so like painfully obvious it's made for optimizers, which you know. But for some, but for some good recommendation, of course, Pact of the Chain is strong. Pack of the Talisman, Pack of the Tome. You could do that. Pack of the Tome could be nice. For some arch vocations, we're gonna do Agonizing Blast, and of course, whatever pack you take the best, pack related invocations. But overall, do I think it's strong? Yeah. Do I think it fixes the problem with the Warlock that people have? Of it just being a multi-class junkie? I don't think so. It's still great with a Paladin, Sorcerer, but overall, it's very strong, but it doesn't fix the core issue that people have with Warlocks, that it's just a multi-class fun. But yeah, for ranking this, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that'll be all. OT19 signing out. Oh,